Hello, I haven't made a video in so long, but I am kind of back. As you can see, slight changes. So we're in the garage. It has had a bit of a tidy up, and let's have a look while we're here. It's still a mess, but I can get to most of my supplies. Most. Anyway, so today we are going to do some kind of casting, but not really casting. It's more mixing, pouring, and hoping it works. Obviously it's going to be all kind of handheld because I've got myself, the camera, and one set of hands. So we are using epoxy resin 105 and 206, and these really awesome pumpy things. Can you see? Yes, you can see them. That auto measure it, because when I've done resin stuff before, mixing the ratio has always been a bitch, because you've got the cup and then you pour into there, and then sometimes you go over, or you're not looking like at the right spot, so it doesn't work. The number of things that have not worked for me is stupid. So I've got my silicone molds. Now I have a feeling this may not work, but we're going to find out together, because I'd normally use these for concrete. I made some concrete beads. They kind of worked. You're going to hear that a lot, because I haven't done much this year, but I've been still working on my crafts, and I think heading into the end of the year there's going to be more opportunities for this kind of thing, and hopefully next year we can do it regularly. So my plan is to mix this in here, pour it in here, but I'm going to use some gold leaf in here, and it's going to be nice clear resin with gold leaf in it. So let's get started. You're going to be there. You're going to be there. So I'm actually using a little tripod that's got, ironically it's got legs, but they're bendable, and it was intended as my travel tripod. So we give it a pump all the way down. So one of this and one of this. Oh shit. Alright, that's why I should wear gloves. So I'm going to scoop it in and hope that it works. I actually have gloves sitting like right by the camera, a bit late now. So so we've got our mixture, which slightly under now. I will wash up when we're done. The last time I used resin, it was actually really smelly, but this one's mildly pleasant. Hopefully it doesn't eat through my hand. It shouldn't, because it's not a corrosive. Alright, so what else has happened this year? I have worked a lot, which is why there's been a lack of videos. I got my forklift license, first aid certificate, approved handler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was approved handler, because they changed the wording. Basically it means that I know stuff about stuff. I mean, I always knew stuff about stuff, but now I've got a piece of paper that says Sean knows stuff. That was actually quite a good course. It is kind of relevant to the kinds of things that I want to do outside, or outside of work life, because here at home I can have dangerous goods, and no one's going to come check them. But if I knock a shelf over and something reacts, the insurance probably won't pay. But now that I know a bit more about what can go next to each other, hopefully we won't have any risk at all of that kind of issue. Right, so the downside of this resin compared to others that I've used is it is actually quite thin. So I'm obviously just stirring. Right, so if this doesn't work because of the tiny bit that I spilt and then scraped back in, that's okay because we're having fun. Alright. Alright, now the gold leaf. Gold. Right. So now it should be golden speckly. I'm not too fussed about ear bulbs because of... So it's going in here, and we're going to try that one as well. I'm not worried about ear bubbles because I think it might look good. We're looking good. I'm going to leave the camera running, but I'm still here. Because rather than say, oh, enough, no. So as with all the other stuff that I normally do, it's going to be no cuts, one take. If it goes horribly wrong, you will at least see it when I see it. But I think in the future we probably will edit things. Okay. Right, so I'm in the garage obviously, and well, not necessarily obviously, but it is if you've watched any of the other stuff, and it is starting to rain. Now I've overfilled one of these already, but I can just scrape it over into the next one. It's funny, I'm just talking about not editing and cutting, but you're not going to watch 24 hours of the camera just sitting here watching this set. There's going to be people out there that would, and would enjoy it. So most of the bubbles are rising to the top. I need to hurry up and build a vacuum chamber, because that would probably help. Right, so normally when I've cast things before, tapping the mould has helped air bubbles rise to the top, but in this case maybe not. Right, we've got a little bit left, so we might be able to do a couple of these. Right, these ones I'm semi-purposefully overfilling because they're round. Okay, there's more resin than I thought. Anyway, so these ones are round beads, so I do kind of want them to come out the top, because I reckon it's going to make it easier on me to get them out. We're just scraping off the bubbles. Alright, so long-time viewers, you know a little bit more about what I've been up to. What have you guys been up to? I am curious. Any project ideas? Because if we're back doing this, we've got the space, we've got the camera, we've got the time, because I'm only doing a 5-day week. And I don't think I'm gonna go back to 6-day weeks anytime soon. I have been wrong before, but... Alright, so we're gonna let that set. And we're going to come back later, and hopefully, I am very positive, I hope it works. If not, you'll see it with me, and if we fail together. So I will go do something else, and you will see very, very soon what's happened.